Hey guys, here with Kane. I didn't make a Friday video, so I'm making a Saturday video instead, so I thought, yeah, I might as well make one. It's better than not making any for the end of the week. But today I'm basically just going to be introducing you to one of my pets. It's my bird. I've had him for about, probably going on close to a year now. He's a little scaly breast lorikeet. For those of you who don't know much about birds, he's basically like a rainbow lorikeet but miniaturized. They're about half the size and he's fully green with like a scaly yellow chest and red and black under his wings. But before I bring him in and introduce you to him, I thought I'd just talk about my other two dogs at the moment, which I'll introduce you guys to later on down the track. Bruiser, my Shar-Pei cross pit bull. I've had him for probably about 10-11 months now, so almost a year as well. About 2 weeks ago I took him to the dog park, and you know what he's like, he's a male puppy, so he's running around like an absolute lunatic playing with all the other dogs there. And when I brought him home, he seemed to be holding his left rear foot up and limping on it while he was running and walking and things like that. So I took him to the vet on Thursday just gone, and they reckon that he's either strained a ligament or he's got a small tear. So unfortunately for him, for the next week he's got to take a inflammatory tablet every day, and he has to be chained up or locked up in a confined space, so he can't really move around too much because he's got to stay off his leg. So then I've got to take him back in next Thursday, and if it hasn't improved, then they've got to do an x-ray and then find out from there, costing me a lot of money. But anyway, yeah, hopefully it'll be better by next Thursday, but if not, they've got to put him through to an x-ray and all that jazz and try and figure out what's wrong with him. But fingers crossed it won't come to that. And my other dog that I wanted to talk about, Heidi, she's a Kelpie cross blue heeler. I've had her for about 1.5 years now. Probably not 1.5 years, probably about just going on to 1.5 years, so close. Loves things with fluff in it. She will just destroy it within seconds if it has fluff in it, whether it's a toy, freaking a pillow, a blanket, anything that's got fluff in it, she'll destroy it. And somehow months ago we had this chew toy, which I thought they were just hollow, but apparently they're filled with a lot of fluff. Jam-packed, filled with a lot of fluff, I found out, because she destroyed it and I came home and there was fluff everywhere. But yeah, my partner Christy thought it would have been a great idea to give her a pillow to sleep on, and yeah, no, that didn't work out very well, because I will show you why. Right there is the remnants of the pillow, and that's only one section of our backyard. There's heaps more over there and around the corner, and around the corner that way there's just fluff everywhere. So not a very good idea, because yeah, she found out there was fluff in a pillow really quickly. But anyway, this is Sheldon, if you can see him right there. And as you can tell, he likes to make a lot of noise, literally from the moment he wakes up in the morning to the moment he goes to bed. He does not shut up. There's always sound coming out of his mouth. But when we first got him, he was a lot smaller than what he is now. He was about half the size. He was really afraid of hands, did not want hands anywhere near him, because we bought him off a registered bird breeder, and I don't really like putting down bird breeders, since I've done it for years and years and they sort of know what they're doing. But this particular one, the reason why he was so scared of hands is because when we went to pick him up, he didn't just put they didn't just put their hand up to him and let him step up, they just grabbed him like that. So it took him at least about 5 to 6 months of having him until he started getting used to hands, but now he's completely over that. He won't leave me alone. He's continuously following me around the house, bloody just, yeah, always up in my face because I normally make sounds and noises and that, and he loves it, goes crazy over it. But now he's completely used to hands. As you can see, he just gets up, and yeah, he always likes to be on my shoulder. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about him. He can say his own name, and we have another bird as well, which is my partner's. It's a rainbow lorikeet. She's about 7.5, 8 years old now, but she says her name as well, which is Princess. So he can't say the prin part, so he just says Cess. But he can say his full name perfectly, and he is trying to say something else, but I can't make out what it is yet. But yeah, he's come a long way from what he used to be when we picked him up to what he is now. He's not afraid of hands anymore. He's really talkative, as you can probably find out from how he's acting in this video. Tad bit crazy, but anyway. But that's basically all I've got for you today. So stay tuned, and I will see you next week.